Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 25 of my Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play. A bit of an abrupt start, directly into a conversation, so yeah, here we go. If that's the decision you've reached, we'll respectfully comply. If we can march quickly and know that someone's protecting our backs, it would be of a huge relief. As you wish, may the fortunes of war be with the Crimean army. If you have need of soldiers, send word. We'll move out at top speed. I'll be counting on it. The information gathered at Palmeni Temple leads Ike ever closer to the hidden truths behind the war. The assassination of Benion's former apostle led to the massacre of Serenes. As Serenes' princess was kidnapped, the medallion is stolen. A complex scheme seemed to connect these events, and now those threads have become clearer and cleaner. Ashnar's motives are still a mystery, but his silhouette lurks in the shadows of all that happens. Ike returns from the temple and renounces all rights to the rule of Dain. Those rights are then passed through General Sergius of Benion to the apostle herself. The Crimean army absorbs another troop from Benion, and with its might increase, marches on the dying Crimean border. Its its next goal, is the Riven Bridge, a massive structure that connects the two countries. So, alright. And on the border, Petrine was supposed to be standing, right? The Great Bridge. So is this going to be Petrine's chapter? My Lord Ike, may I have a moment? Of course. What is it? The soldiers say that tomorrow we'll be able to see the Great Bridge. Once we cross it, we'll be in Crimea. That's what I've been told. Feels like I've been away for many years. Crimea is the land where I was born and raised. To feel so removed from it. I feel now, all this late youngster, that I know almost nothing of my own country. It's an unreal experience. I know what you mean. I don't have the sense that we're on the brink of being back in Crimea either. I don't even remember this area at all. Maybe it's because I was born in Gallia and raised in the countryside. But countries are joined together like this and all over the continent. I'm really in awe of it all. So am I. For one who knew nothing of life outside the royal villa, everything is so very big. Big? Yeah, I guess you're right. When we left Crimea, it was spring. The snows were melting, the days were getting longer, and the weather was mild. It's been almost a year since we departed. Only a year, but the distance we've traveled to get here has been long and hard. Feels like many years have passed us by. Yet this is the land where I was born and raised. Ah, my dear sweet Crimea, why is it that you feel so far away? For me too, Crimea is my homeland. We're almost there, let's go home. It is as you say, my Lord Ike. Let's go home. Oh, what a romantic setting. Makes it hard to make an appearance. I guess I could just leave you too. Nasir? I know that voice. Oh! Hey there, Ike. Looks like we stayed alive long enough to be reunited. Aren't we the lucky ones? Oh, Ranulf. My Lord Ranulf, how nice to see you again. My Princess Elincia, welcome home. I'd courtesy, but the tale makes it look silly. What are you so darn chipper about? Once I heard the news that the Crimean army had taken the dying capital, I ran all this way to greet you. How go things in Gallia? You're not engaged in open hostilities with Dain, are you? Not yet. What's that supposed to mean? In light of your army's success, the elders have finally agreed on something. Gallia will lend its full support to Princess Crimea's effort to liberate her homeland. It's a done deal. Oh, really? So, is the Gallian army going to... We're going to establish a communications with them and create a united front. That being said, Gallia is here to support you. The Crimean army will always be at the center of the effort. Don't forget that. King Gal... No, that's Ike. King Gallia is being most gracious. That posture will allow Crimea to lay claim of any victories we achieve. Don't say things like that. I'm shocked that you would understand such hubs as this. Who are you and what have you done with Ike? I don't believe you have the right to speak to me like that. Kidding. Actually, Soren just lectured me on the same situation when we received reinforcements from Bayern. Oh, of course. You were tutored by your nervous little staff officer. Now I get it. Has he snapped yet? He seems high strong. King Kainagis is always thinking of Crimea, isn't he? How can I ever repay him? Princess, let's win your country back. That's done, please rebuild the bonds of friendship between our nations. That would be the ultimate way to say thank you, wouldn't it? Yes, of course. Results. MVP Soren. No deaths and no injuries. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That's nice. So we have a 3-star with Soren. Okay. Some support needed for that, or only have C with Soren. Where's Soren, by the way? Here. Yeah, I heard about this a long time ago. I heard someone praising Path of Radiance because characters who don't have a lot of friends just don't get many interactions. For example, Volk has only one support. Soren has only 2, one of them being Ike, which makes sense. I actually have all of Yale's supports already. And yes, the other of Soren's support we haven't recruited yet. So I guess there's still people to recruit. Maybe not that many people, but at least like 3, more or less. That would be interesting. Yeah, so let's see what Soren has to say. Send you in here. Ike is like, what do you want? Ike? It's the woman from the item shop, isn't it? Commander, where have you gone, handsome? Crap. Whenever the woman corners me, it takes forever to get away. Let me hide in here until things simmer down. We can march in tomorrow morning. This is a waste of a valuable time. I'll go and chase her away. Where's Soren? Ike-poo, where are you? Amy? Oh, Soren. I mean, hi. Why are you all so late? You have some business with Ike? Well, I do. I found a special something that I'd like to give to him. Do you know where he is? Ike is in a war meeting. If you have something for him, I can hold on to it for you. What should I do? You see, I have this new stuff. The stuff is very valuable. I'm not sure I feel comfortable simply handing it over to someone who doesn't understand that. That's a hammer, is it not? Get wrecked. Okay, a hammer. Definitely 3-star worth. Our stuff that can take any item, no matter how bad or worn, and repair it completely. That's right, you're quite knowledgeable, aren't you? If I may continue, I believe there is only one of these in all the world. It truly is priceless. You want to give it to Ike? Well, I do want to be helpful. You truly wish to capture Ike's attention, bring him staves and whatnot. Will avail you nothing. Oh, really? Oh dear, I was so hoping he would like it. Food, however, would be much more effective than stuff. He's particularly fond of spicy meat dishes. That's so. Cooking is not something that I'm skilled at, but I've got it. I know the perfect dish. Oh good, he will be very pleased. What about the stuff? You can keep it as payment for the cooking tip. Take good care of it. Well, she's unexpectedly generous. I received something quite nice from your admirer, Ike-poo. Thank you so much. Hey, wait a minute. God damn it. C rank. Okay. Don't think I'm going to equip it on anyone yet. What Skills? Do I have any skill to learn? For example, here, no new skills. A lot of bonus experience to give. Okay, yeah, Volk's stats are definitely good. So I could train him, in a future run. Missed. Your growth, however, you're insane, to be honest. Strength lack. I mean, you exist. It's okay. I'm keeping the experience. I will probably use it up at the very end of the game, and I'm doing good right now. So the Great Bridge, we want to go directly into the plot now. Wait, I don't have good weapons on absolutely anyone, do I? Huh. Well, I probably have something in the convoy. Don't worry. By the way, Petrine. So yeah, it was Petrine. So they're finally here, are they? Has the work on the bridge been finished? Your answer had better be yes. Yes, General, do you think it will work? Sometimes the simplest of traps offer up the best results. Lure the enemy in and then finish them off one by one, got it? Listen up, dogs. There will be no retreating today. We stop Crimea's advance here. We will not allow them to gain the comfort of their homeland. Any who do not fight to the death will face my lance. There's the bridge. Wow, it's huge. I doubt if Dain is going to let us cross over without any objection. Yeah, I think it's highly unlikely. Titania, step to march. Make sure the troops stay alert and move with caution. Understood, Commander. Say, Ike, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. What is it? I haven't seen an Asir around. What's happened to him? He was declared an enemy combatant and locked up. What? Yeah, I understand you being irked that he didn't mention testing you and all, but treating him like a criminal is to... Testing me? What are you talking about? Huh? Oh, yeah, nice weather, eh? We're going to talk now. Nasir is a Dain spy. No way, that's not possible. He was our spy. You're telling me he was a Gallian spy. None of this makes sense to me. He worked for us on behalf of the king, but Dain, as Alagus, he would have absolutely no reason to work for them. But there was a gold one named Dena, who was working as a general for Dain. Are you serious? Yes, we were forced to fight her in the Dain capital. When we attempted to capture her, Nasir intervened and allowed her to escape. He betrayed us. What? Hold on a minute. Maybe that was... If that's the case, then I can see why... Even so, teaming up with Dain is just too much. I hate to interrupt whatever it is you're doing, but we've arrived at the bridge. Let me speak to Nasir, please. Once we finish this battle, we can go together, alright? Of course. Alright? Always fond of learning new things about Nasir and Enna and whatnot. This doesn't look like the simplest map, to be honest. Alright, Har. Oh, Har is here. Time for you to go to work. No, ma'am, 5 more minutes. Those enough in the battlefield. You've got a lot of nerve, don't you? Hey, wake up, or I'll burn you to a crisp. Oh, right. Was the enemy alright? Yes, they just got here. Now get out there and do your job. Oh, I'm all over it. What an absolute fool. Okay, potentially recruitable with Yale, right? I mean, he was asked by Shiharam to take care of Yale, so I would expect him to. Well, here we are. Oh, and of course we have Ranulf now. Might take him out for a stroll. Here we are, and there's the Dying Army on the other side as expected. They are already in battle formation and waiting to give us a warm welcome. Oh, that's charming. That's just what I want. Oh, well said. By the way, I thought I'd join you today. Not as a galleon, but as part of our army, right? If it's a problem, I can always sit this one out. Of course not. Thanks for your continued support, Ranulf. The pleasure's all mine. Let's go carve us some Danes. Yeah, this guy battled the Death Knight, so alright, that's not that impressive, but I guess it's enough to battle the Death Knight, especially with 46 HP. And he's not transformed. When he transforms, he probably goes to 20 something. Transform Gotch starts at 10. I honestly really like Leith just starting at 20. Well, at 16 and going into 20 immediately. And not that many units. So for this one, do I want to bring Ranulf? Let's test him out. I will leave Leith behind for this one. I'm bringing... I think Marcia is going to be very useful. Rayson, Astrid, probably Mist. Oscar, Nefeni, Soren. Who else? Yill, and 3 more. I guess Mia and Boyd and Titania. And let me handle the inventories, because that's something I definitely have to do. Alright, so that went for a while, but I think I'm prepared. Attention, let's go. Maybe I can catch an up while we fly. All right. So, oh, Lombo, oh, bows and bows and bows and bows and bows, and Petrine with a flame lance. I did notice her talking about burning someone into a crypt, so I was thinking, is she like a mage knight? But no, that doesn't exist. She just has a magical lance with 16 magic. That's actually pretty scary. 20 strength, that's pretty wasted on you. Well, actually not, because it helps you lift the weapon, so I guess that's cool. Good speed, good defense, like you're strong. And decreases hit and critical hit percentage of all enemies within 3 spaces. S ranking lances, A ranking axes. Cool. Okay, there are feral ones actually, so I left some of my Lagoose killing weapons, but maybe I shouldn't have. There's a blizzard here. Okay, this actually doesn't look like the... Is this just the width of the map? This doesn't look very easy to do. Or even worse, it looks slow to do. That's your range. Okay, so here we have a short axe that can only go up to here, which for example could be a very good point to retaliate with a steel bow. Right, then we have this steel axe that can be fought by Mia with the killing edge. And finally, the hammer. Which maybe is a job for Ike with a longsword. And yeah, yes, you know, prepare, gather around, all that. I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to... Didn't I bring Worth? Apparently I didn't. I was saying I'm going to Worth in advance, but yeah, looks like I'm not. Okay, flyers are maybe not that useful. They can go over those barriers, right? At least they can do that. Okay, damage. Not killing, but doing quite a lot. Basically death on the next turn. Then we have you. Stilax. Alright, alright. The critical was necessary here. And the critical takes the kill, so very good. Nice. And the hammer. Going for Ike. Ike shouldn't mind, should dodge in fact. And absolutely one round. Okay. So the first wave has been taken care of. Now if there's... Because, I don't know, hard going to the side. I don't really like. Okay, the feral one is coming closer. Ranges overlap, so that's not great. Okay. There's range of the Stilax. There's range of the El Thunder. So the range of the El Thunder. Skill to me that Marcia can fight against. In fact, should have probably used up the talisman that I brought for her. But yeah. And the Stilax can be a pretty decent fight for Ikeas with the Slim Sword. While I take this kill with, for example, Yield. Ranulf should be transformed pretty soon. Okay. Don't know what happened there. What's shown? Didn't I give you like parity? But that shouldn't affect anything. I guess parity activated. Well, Ranulf going there might be good for, you know, for going into the offensive next turn. Let's just divide my fast people around. And my not so fast people too. Perfect. Let's not forget I also have Shob. Okay. And that's an Ether. Goodbye, man. Okay, that's a critical. Don't know if I've seen it, actually. The Lord critical. Okay, the feral one was provoked. The mage wasn't, however. So, yeah, I think I'm going for the mage with Ranulf. Just to test him out. What? Alright, that's some bullshit. That's some prime time bullshit there. Also, Iron B, Iron Ballista and Ballista, so the Iron Ballista has more range. I mean, I don't even have to go that far, but oh my god. Okay, so this is how you want to play it. Alright, alright. No problem, no problem. We'll go for that. So, oof, this is super effective damage. It still doesn't... I'm going to use the Elwynth. It's not super effective, but it's lighter, so it does more in the end. Goodbye. So flyers are actually not that valuable in here. Well, I say that, but I forget. You have a full guard, don't you? I gave you a full guard this time. So... it should be okay. One disadvantage though, that's hard. Longsword. No, well, that's good. I guess. Okay, will Ranulf be able to do something this turn? Went for Ike. Ranulf is going to destroy you, I get the feeling. This is an easy map. I can see this one being some trouble if my units weren't so strong. No, the problem is that... don't I have a full guard? What the hell is this? I have a full guard. It protects me from bonus damage. A weapon. So I guess this isn't a weapon, this is a ballista. Whatever, it's still stupid. Okay, I can finally do something. Now I know the ballista is horrible for me. So I guess Marcia and Jill can just stay behind. And do almost nothing for the whole map. Which is always fun. This shouldn't be a problem, but I'm still a bit wary of her. Tornado. This hits hard, but yeah, I guess doesn't really matter. Okay, well for Ike. Nice try, I guess. It goes a Feral. So considering these games, these maps, own brand of bullshit. Okay, I didn't expect to one round, but yeah, the Silverblade is heavy, so very well placed Nightkiller uses. Strength, skill, defense, nice. As I was saying, considering this map's brand of bullshit, I would expect the adjacent points to the Feral one to be dangerous. Alright. Now I'm starting to get tired. Like, this was cute and all, until I started losing my whole day on it, so yeah. Thankfully, I have something called the Lagoose Bow, so goodbye. I'll do this, and I'll go back to stay out of the stage. Thankfully, I hit both 88s. Would actually be pretty bad if I didn't. And that gives me a lot of experience because I have Paragon, I always forget. Should we feed Astrid? Is that what I think it is? Was that a blank level? Well, ain't that beautiful. Okay, there we go. Take care of you. Haven't seen a lot of effective weaponry. None at all, actually. Against Cavaliers, I mean. I've seen hammers, I've seen Venom, but... Oh, there's a Poleaxe. So... I fucking lied. And a Heavy Spear. Yeah, yes, they do have some intelligent weapons. Yes, doesn't matter because they are weak. So yeah, weird game in that sense. I've said it many times now, but probably the first Fire Emblem game where I feel okay, using up only one use of the 3 use Iron Axe. That's actually good because it allows me to one round. So perfect. Goodbye. And Ranulf can probably one round almost any enemy in this map. And he has a lot of movement. Please have him. Okay, I think they are going to be picking you because they don't get doubled, and the Cavalier is probably going to pick Marcia, so they kind of switch targets. Weird but effective. You don't do any damage though, so there's really no point. Yeah, you go for Marcia. However, Marcia might kill. I don't know. No, barely. Could give this one to you, the other one to you. What? Lucia. Where have I seen you? Seen you? Heard of you or something? Well, this is interesting anyway. Is that the Crimean army? Okay, interesting. What ho? Is it the army come again? It is the army come again. I see the Crimean flag on the rear. But lo, who do I spy in the distance? Green hair, orange dress, a nice bewitching fur. Helincia comes, let us to her aid ride. The princess has returned. Count Bastian, return to the castle and inform Geoffrey at once. I will move ahead and inform the princess that her retainers are here to meet her. Okay, Elincia's retainers. Didn't we hear about Geoffrey? Like about him being someone strong, like a strong knight or something? I feel like I've heard that before. Lady Lucia, keep your wits about you. That we are excited is fair to say. Show the enemy no weakness, lest he does cut us down like autumn sweat. Good advice. I watch that you are waylaid on the way back to the castle. Even if they unleashes on myself the full force of their army's wrath, they are no match for clever Bastian. I'll meet you at the castle gate anon. Right? That guy looks like a sage and like a pretty cool one, to be honest. And that's hard, right? Now then, let's see how things look. Okay, so I'm actually very well positioned with Yield. I thought he was going to appear on the middle where he disappeared, but yeah, actually optimal. Like, I'm able to reach if I just kill here. And I can do that if I hit both. I think I can even do like a good dance here. Well, I'm assuming I can. It's a good assumption to make. Like, let's not be... Okay, the Heavy Spear is strangely more accurate than the Night Killer. For some reason, I guess you really need accuracy to hit knights. to hit armors. Being ironic, of course, because I really don't get. Alright, I can kill here, so I will go for it. Alright, got it, got it. I'm able to do a pretty good dance. Yeah, stay like that. Enchant. Well positioned, well positioned. If this guy is recruitable, this will be the way. Talk. I mean, they are the ones who knew each other. They've appeared together since the very beginning, so... Captain Har? Greetings, yeah. So you're still alive, eh? Good to see. That's what I was going to say to you. You survived. I'm very pleased. General Shiharam left me in charge. I'm supposed to get our survivors and their families to Benion. I can't die until that's done. Oh, I see. But then, Captain, why are you still in dying? Believe it or not, I'm a vindictive man. Revenge for the General is something that I couldn't let go. Oh, but that... Don't get the wrong idea. You're not the enemy I'm seeking. Huh? But... Ones responsible for General Shiharam's death are the Danes. I pretended to return to the Fall, so I could get close to General Petrain. I was waiting for my chance. But I think they may be on me, to me. My unit is a bunch of tough guys who serve as Petrain's watchdogs. Plus I've been ordered to charge the Crimeans head-on. It's Dane's way of killing two birds with one stone. Don't do it, come fight by your sides. If you're looking to kill Danes, then we share the same goal. Yeah, I don't trust Crimea any more than I do that. I'm sick to death of serving countries. Captain. Still, I can't abandon the daughter of the man whom I owe so much. Because I'm changing sides again. Really? Oh, thank you, Captain. No, you've got that backwards. Pardon? I'm a recruit, so I'm under you. Thanks in advance, Captain. What? Don't be silly. Wait, Captain. And I can attack? Okay, that doesn't do a lot. Decent damage, decent damage. The green always makes me think she activated something, but well, she's still a good match against these lances. Are they promoted? No, they are just level 20, but they are pretty tough. Ooh, Greybucks. Let's go. Well, anyway, okay, if they all hit her, she could die, but technically, she should be... Yeah, okay. Now she can survive. This is pretty good. I can one-round one of them with the Braybucks. I might do that. For shits and giggles. Actually doesn't do as much as I hoped. Stats are looking incredible, by the way. Garth nullifies one enemy attack under certain conditions. That's surprisingly very good. I wouldn't expect a defensive skill to be so good on a Wyvern, but yeah. What did I... Didn't you see that? There was like a red... Oh, that was Garth. It can activate when attacking. Okay, then that's absolutely broken. It can activate when attacking. That's just insane then. Okay, recovered. What's up with Titania? Why is she... Oh, because she's poisoned. Okay, Steel Sword. Please. Oh, come on. Don't get hit. Don't get hit now by anything. Oh, they have Kanto. Should have thought about that too. Okay. Okay. If you canto one to the left, that's actually good, because it protects me from bows. 1 damage. 5 damage. Okay, so it's an area attack. That doesn't do that much. This is tanky people, but still. Okay. Ballista one for you, so doesn't go for... This is the dangerous one, I guess. The poleaxe. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. And you did that because... Feral 1. There's some damage to Ranulf. Ranulf might one round. No, it doesn't. But he doubles, so that's pretty good damage. Is Petrine going to move? Wonder about that. And you go for, of course, Marcia. Because she's the one you can hurt. You have a javelin. Piece of shit. Well. Doesn't matter that much. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to die? We must give our all to protect Princess Elincia. That is sword... Swordmaster? Maybe? Promoted Swordmaster? That would fit her. My fellow Cremians, now is the time we stand and fight for the life of our homeland. Okay, so here we get some bow knights that are actually going to be probably disposing of the wyverns here. So this is kind of scripted, the way they take care of one of the wyverns and probably even the other. Oh! Oh! Okay. Well, that's very helpful, actually. They might suicide on Petrine at the very end, but... Are you recruitable, Lucia? Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted to see now. Silverlands Wyvern Lord. Oh joy. Well, there are some dangerous enemies here, but the enemy seems to be distracted, and I can go for something. Should have known. Should have known. Okay. Many of my people in danger. I activated 4 traps this turn. 4 traps. Just think about that. Sorry? Did you take an Oh, really? Okay. That's interesting. You took an elixir from the boss. That could honestly be beneficial to me. Because the boss is probably more dangerous than you. So... Okay. That was damage. So I'm glad I dodged. Having the hammer equipped is not ideal. How much do you do again? 5. Okay. Who's left? A normal cab. That's a lot of wyverns there. Normal cavalier. Heavy spear. Not effective. Hey, Titania, you're getting out of here. Okay, now you're attacking the bows. But the bows should be kind of effective against you. Let's hope the NPCs behave well. The enemies don't seem to be very lucky. Okay. So they are focusing... You were the promoted one, right? Okay, the promoted one is down. That's very good. Then you go for him again. And if you finish him... Okay, that's you down. So the elixir is completely gone. Can't be taken back by Petrine. Petrine is going to destroy you. However, there's 2 wyverns down. One of them being the promoted. And yeah, actually relevant actions by the NPCs here. I think I'd rather kill you, to be honest. Allows me to canto back more. And yeah, see us overall nicer, I think. To take care of the Cavalier that's more advanced than to take care of the Flyer that the NPCs can potentially kill themselves. That's a droppable Heavy Spear. It's going to be very useful. I'll wait here. Check a vulnerary. You know, the usual. I can even give you like some actual healing. Know your poisons and all, but it shouldn't matter. And let's go. Okay. Enemy phase. So Petrine is probably killing an NPC. I don't know if that's relevant for objectives. I would assume it probably is for, you know, bonus experience and all that. It's still funny. Do you like your meat rare? Or do you like it charcoal? Let me know and I'll cook you up just as ordered. And 18 times 2, right? Yeah. Well, there goes one NPC. So if there was a, you know, a reward for keeping all of them alive, that's gone. But oh no, no, I don't want you to survive that much. Another one, another large serving of meat for Petrine. Okay, at least some damage here. They'll probably take care of one and what? Why didn't you move? Because you can't. Well, take care of you. Yeah, the Bow Knight got caught there because they can't go through, you know, big thickets. There's a lot of forest, like uncrossable forest in this game that I don't really think about. Well, uncrossable by anyone but players. So, what are we talking about? Doesn't look that bad. I have a longsword and stuff. I know things. I know things. I know ways. Flame Lance is super effective against Lagos, so that's basically not an option. Ranulf, even if he recovered, wouldn't be very good. And of course, there's the matter of weapon advantage, where she can probably like almost one-shot Mia or stuff like that. No, you're not worth moving at this point. Ecclesia's finish soonish. And you die. 17. That's 4 uses of the Flame Lance that could go to me, but went to waste instead. And this guy is stupid. No, he's not. He's not. He's very smart. He's very smart, and this one is very stupid. They did absolutely nothing. Whatever. So let's start with this. I have a lot of... Yeah, 0 times 2. Good luck. I could even get Adept. You. That mark on your brow, that's not a charm of the dead, is it? You're no spirit charmer. You may be able to fool others with that, but not me. It's because we're the same, see? The same. Don't be ridiculous, I'm nothing like you. The same. I've heard about something in this game, but I'm surprised Petrine is the same. If she's talking about the branded. as I understand, well, let's not think more about this. You kill for sport and hide your fear behind a wall of bravado. Now let me show you true fear. That was pretty nice. Yeah. Keep firing the flame lance. Nice of you to miss, because I actually want to keep some uses for myself. There's still 20 uses. Should be good. I'm going for the killer, aren't I? A 3% critical, though. Ooh. Okay. That's not a lot of anything, really. I mean, potentially an ether could do the job. Let's see the conversation too. You're the knight that my father battled. If I'd known you were going to grow to be such a thorn in our side, I would have reduced you to ashes when I had the chance. Guess it's not too late though. Die. No ether. Oh, that's cool. That's cool looking, that animation. Alright. Critical would do it. No critical. No hit either. Do I try for... First of all, who can rescue you? Well, no need for rescuing. You can rescue... Yeah. Have an iron bow. If I try this, 48, if I hit, it's done. You don't have any critical. Do you have like an activation skill? Don't. The hit and critical rage, that's why I don't have critical on me. Well, it's cool. I can rescue, so I'll try. Nice. Void kill. Your Majesty, forgive me, please. I don't want to die, so scared. A coward at the very end, eh? That's honestly pretty cool. No, as a character, Petrine like really does it for me. She's the kind of character that I enjoy to an obnoxious degree. Like, to the point where people wonder why the hell do I like her so much. Okay, you're going to keep doing the same. Weakening this one, coming back. No. Okay, your funeral? I think. Your funeral it is. One. And you don't get doubled. But you get attack. Okay, so it's a kill for one of mine. Well, that's not relevant. I can seize at any moment. Oscar. No, Oscar level 4 has been doing a very good job, especially in this map. He was very helpful, and I feel like I don't ever give him the kills he deserves. So you can take this one, Oscar. Goodbye. There you go. That's level 5 for Oscar. With strength skill on res. Alright. Actually, res is really appreciated. And I break the steel lance. Okay, it was a pretty used up one. Okay, because I want to use the Seraph Rope, then I guess I can wait a little bit. Receive a vulnerary. They're just using up their vulneraries. Okay. Interesting. And well, make a big show out of this, but the map is over. 47 HP. That's what I like to see. Sis. Princess Elincia, welcome home. It's so good to see you safe. Lucia? Lucia, is it really you? I'm no spirit, say flesh and bone, through and through. Very, very nice design. Like, I really like this design. Oh, Lucia, you have no idea how I've longed to see you. And I you, Princess Elincia. When my brother Joffrey. Okay, so it's your brother. When my brother Joffrey told me you had been lost, my world went dark. When I learned you were still alive, I was so... Joffrey safe as well? Happy day. Are there others? How many Crimean returners have survived? Well, there's Count Bastian. That silver-tongued rascal is as loquacious as ever. Also General Tagio, Marquis Catol's orphan, Silok, and Marquis Mitnala are all with us. The soldiers we have contacted so far do not even number 100, but if they know you've returned, returners hiding throughout the land will surely come pouring in. Yet, my existence, it is not known to the general populace. There's no need to worry about that. Tales of your exploits in Dain have reached every corner of Crimea. In every village, in every town, the people are talking. Our fair king had a hidden child, they say. The secret princess of Crimea is fighting to save us all. In addition, Dain soldiers have been frantically searching for a mysterious, elusive Princess Crimea. All they succeeded in doing is convincing the people that you truly are their princess. All of Crimea has been anxiously waiting your return. Oh, Lucia, do you speak truly? They have acknowledged my existence. I never expected this day. News of your actions in Dain reached the ears of King Gallia through Nasir. I then told Lucia, who passed it to the citizenry. You know, the thought that Nasir is a traitor just doesn't feel right to me. I can't believe it. You think I don't see that? Look at what we know about the medallion. We discovered it thanks to his hint. It's helped us throughout our entire journey. In that, at least, he was not false. Yet if he will not speak, there is nothing I can do to save him. Let's go see him. One way or another, I will loosen his tongue. This way. He's being kept in this supply tent. We wanted to keep him away from the other soldiers. Huh? What is it? He's gone. I brought him breakfast this morning. He was here. Oh, Nasir. Oh, Nasir. Okay, so we're in Crimea now. So that probably means, as I've been saying for a while, we're nearing the end game. I will expect like 3, maybe 4 more maps, like an intermediate village map, then Black Knight, then like a 2-phase endgame. That makes sense to me. Sounds like a good number. Still, yeah, maybe a bit longer than I expected this game, but 27 chapters is still in the mark for what I consider to be the duration that normally a Fire Emblem game has. Yeah, well, I don't have much to say. The chapter was difficult. I think in a pretty unfair way, so I'm not that happy. I'm happy in the sense that it makes sense in the story. It represents what Petrine would be willing to do. Petrine, as much as she talked about, you know, measuring her strength against someone else, she was pretty much afraid of everything, and that's the reason she was, you know, Soren really put it in a very good way, and you know, very appropriately that I got that quote, because she just was hiding behind that bravado for all the fear she actually had, and she was scared of Ashnard and scared of the Crimeans, and in the end just died scared. Pretty cool character, I would say. Not even joking here. Yes, I think those kind of characters bring something to the table that noble, larger than life characters simply don't. But yeah, anyway, you know, the amount of big representative enemies is starting to dwindle. I guess the four Raiders of Dain, if one was my father and another one is Petrine, I guess there's more, right? There has to be more, so maybe we'll see more about them. I don't know if the Black Knight is one of them. So if the Black Knight is one of them, there should be still like another one. We'll see. But yeah, that's going to do it for this part. Running pretty late because I have to edit this and upload this. Is like 2 hours until I upload this. So yeah, I'm running pretty close. So yeah, don't have really much else to say. Story is getting interesting, of course. That always happens with Path of Radiance. But I don't have a lot of comments to make except for the fact that that Bastion guy, his gimmick about, you know, speaking so with such literacy, I really like those kind of gimmicks. Reminds me of Owain, you know, being so over the top. I like, you know, I like when a character has a gimmick that is about their style of speaking. I feel like that just makes them very charming and it still allows for a lot of character to be had aside from that gimmick. It's much better than when the gimmick is about something that defines the character, like wanting to battle a lot of people or, you know, yeah. So yeah, that guy looks like I would enjoy him because he has to be definitely playable. I've gotten a pre-promoted Sage in Khalil, but I would expect to get another one. It wouldn't be that weird. 5 mages during the whole game. That's a lot. Maybe not. Maybe he will be like a surprise boss. Although he didn't give me that feeling. Nah, Lucia, Joffrey, and Bastian are probably going to join me together next chapter, or maybe a bit later for Bastian because he went away. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. And Nasir is gone. I'm guessing with Anna, so we might have to fight Nasir also in the future. Yeah, there's just a lot of questions to be answered. But for that, we will have to wait for the next part. For now, this has been Pomum. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.